respected Mr. Gyan Raj Subedi, Director General, Department of Environment, APF DIG Mahar Prasad Paudeju, respected Suresh Prasad Kafleju, Senior Superintendent of Police and Chief Kathmandu Valley Police Office, distinguished senior officials of Nepal Police and the Kathmandu Valley Traffic Police Office, including senior traffic police leaders and officers representing various traffic police units. Senior officials of Nepal Police, Armed Police Force and other security agencies, distinguished delegates and representatives of the diplomatic missions and the embassies in Nepal, distinguished representatives of regulatory authorities, public institutions and local governments, respected Mr. Anjan Shrestha, President, Federation of Nepalese Chamber of Commerce and Industry, respected Mr. Birendra Raj Pandey, President, Confederation of Nepalese Chamber, Nepalese Industries, respected Mr. Kamlesh Kumar Agarwal, President, Nepal Chamber of Commerce, respected Mr. Punya Prasad Saroj Sitaulajiu, President, Federation of Nepalese National Transport Entrepreneurs. Respected President and distinguished representatives of the NADA Automobile Association of Nepal, Presidents, office bearers and representatives of the other industry and business associations, transport associations and professional organizations, distinguished representatives of universities and colleges and educational institutes, my colleagues from NIMA board, representatives of our member companies, exhibitors, sponsors, partners and supporters. And a very special welcome to all our friends from the media whose continued engagement, reporting and public awareness efforts have played a very, very important role in advancing the conversations on road safety, traffic management and transformation of Nepal's mobility sector. So once again, namaskar and a very, very warm welcome to all the people here today at the NIMA Nepal Mobility Expo 2026. On behalf of Nepal Automobile Importers and Manufacturers Association, NIMA, it is my honor to welcome all of you to the inauguration of the second edition of the Nepal Mobility Expo 2026. Just 1 year ago, NIMA was formed with a very clear purpose: to bring Nepal's automobile industry and manufacturers together on one unified, professional and responsible platform, and to contribute constructively to the long-term development of Nepal's mobility sector. We began with 21 member companies, and today NIMA has grown to 36 member companies. This growth reflects confidence in our common purpose. Alongside, it also gives us a greater responsibility to our members, to the consumers, to the government and also to the country. From the beginning, NIMA has been a committee-led and action-oriented association. Policy advocacy for the automobile industry and our members is an important part of our work, but our priorities go beyond just advocacy. They include capacity building and professional training, road safety and awareness campaigns, research and development, technical knowledge sharing and enhancement, and emergency institutions support whenever required. Through our committees and programs, we want NIMA not only to raise issues, but also to contribute in the practical solutions. We have worked with traffic authorities on capacity building and road safety initiatives, supported institutions in times of need, and promoted research, knowledge, and public dialogue through initiatives such as Mobility Samvad and also now our NIMA Nepal Journal, which is a magazine which we launched just a few days ago. We believe that a responsible auto industry association must invest not only in the business, but also to the people, institutions, knowledge, and also to public safety. Ladies and gentlemen, Nepal is moving towards a cleaner and more sustainable mobility future. NIMA strongly supports the government of Nepal's broader goals of promoting cleaner transportation, reducing dependence on fossil fuels, making greater use of Nepal's clean energy, and building a greener economy. Nepal has already made encouraging progress in electric mobility, and we should continue supporting this transition with the infrastructure, skills, and policies needed to be making it more sustainable. At the same time, vehicle technology is changing very, very fast. Today, alongside battery electric vehicles, we are seeing strong hybrid electrics, plug-in hybrid electrics, extended range electric vehicles, and other emerging powertrain technologies. Government and industry therefore needs to develop sophisticated technological understanding of these technologies so that classification, taxation, testing and regulation remains clear and consistent across the government bodies like the customs, ministries and the industry itself. NIMA is ready to provide technical knowledge and expert support wherever required. At the heart of our work is our mission, mobility for all. For us, mobility is more than vehicles. It is about access, connectivity and opportunity, connecting people to education, healthcare, employment, markets and essential services. This is why we believe mobility should be viewed not as a luxury or primarily as a source of government revenue. Mobility is a necessity and is an important part of national development. To support better mobility, Nepal needs the right ecosystem, safer roads, clear traffic rules, reliable charging infrastructure, modern testing facilities, skilled manpower, stronger digital systems and better coordination between the government and industry. And as mobility expands, road safety must remain at the core of our responsibilities. NIMA will continue working with the government, traffic police and other stakeholders to make mobility cleaner, safer and more accessible to everyone. Another key priority that NIMA wants is a stable, predictable and consultative policy making. Business can adapt to the policies when they are clear and consistent. What creates uncertainty is when it is frequent changes, inconsistent interpretations and retrospective decisions. Many automobile companies have been investing in Nepal for decades, creating employment, service networks, technical skills and new infrastructures. And therefore, respectfully, we encourage the government to consult with the stakeholders before they make any policy changes or make new policies. Government has the responsibility to ensure a strategic, seamless infrastructure, clear compliance guidelines, and while industry has the responsibility to operate transparently and responsibly. With consultation, clarity, and trust, these responsibilities can strengthen each other. At this threshold, where the automobile industry stands, NIMA looks forward to working with the government on certain key immediate issues like battery recycling policy, feasibility of ethanol blending, recommendation of testing facilities to facilitate the automobile industry itself and also the consumer. In a phased, well-managed approach, NIMA shall recommend and work together with the government to boost and incentivize ancillary industries, as only then we can facilitate local assembly and local value addition. With the right long-term strategic framework, Nepal can create more employment, develop technical skills, encourage ancillary industries, and increase the technology transfer. A stable and predictable environment can help Nepal build a stronger domestic mobility ecosystem, attract FDIs, and hence boost the economy overall. Ladies and gentlemen, all of these priorities come together here at NIMA Nepal Mobility Expo 2026. The expo is not simply a place to display and sell vehicles, it is a platform that brings mobility ecosystem together. Over the next 6 days, you shall be seeing 55 brands, 40 new launches, which will also demonstrate how rapidly the sector is evolving. Visitors will experience new vehicles, emerging technologies, mobility solutions and services from across the industry. Alongside the exhibition, our free Mobility Samvad learning sessions will bring together policymakers, experts, industry leaders, academics, young people to discuss important issues shaping Nepal's mobility future, such as FDI and investment environment, battery recycling and ethanol blending, AI in automotive, mobility Hijo Aja Raboli, and mobility and entrepreneurship. We want this expo to create large volumes of business, and we also want to create knowledge, dialogue, and new ideas. We want government and industry to engage. We want consumers to understand new technologies. We want young people to participate. And we want everyone to think beyond the vehicle to the wider ecosystem that makes mobility cleaner, smarter, safer, and more accessible. The broad representation that we see today here reflects something we strongly believe in. The future of mobility cannot be built by one organization or one sector. It has to be built together. As we speak about the future of mobility, I would like to reiterate a request that NIMA has been making to the government is that we need a well-equipped exhibition and convention center for all our national and international fairs and exhibitions. This infrastructure will benefit not just the automobile sector but also wider businesses in tourism, investment and events ecosystem. We sincerely hope that the government will give us a very keen ear when we say this. Before I conclude, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to our Expo Planning Committee under the leadership of Mr. Gaurav Saga, my colleagues of the NIMA board, the members, the committees, our member companies, exhibitors, members of the media, and our secretarial team, which has been doing a fantastic job and working tirelessly, volunteers and service providers and everyone who has been working behind the scenes for this expo. I would like to also sincerely thank all our sponsors and partners for their confidence in NIMA and hope we continue this partnership in the long term. A special acknowledgement to Global IME Bank for being our co-sponsor, for supporting not only the expo but also the Mobility Samvad. And we are equally grateful to the colleges who have been supporting us, like Global College and Embark College, for the learning sessions and getting the youth involved in this expo. A special thank you to Red Bull also, who is our Powered by partner, for the valued support and partnership in making the expo possible. And to all our sponsors and partners, we are grateful for your contribution towards the expo.